I am going to be talking about controversial queer classic Pink Flamingos. This is a shot. It's probably a little bit more than a shot. It's lime juice, tequila, and honey. I don't know how this is going to taste, but after this, I will be drinking wine as well. Whew, goddamn. This wine is coconut cream from the Netherlands and from Aldi's. So Pink Flamingos. Pink Flamingos is a 1972 John Waters film starring drag queen Divine and many of his weirdo, wacky friends that appear in other films. Like he has other films like Female Trouble and Desperate Living that also have people that were in this movie, like Edith Massey, who plays Edie in this movie, and Mink. I forgot her last name. See, I forgot her last name, but it was Ming. Ming Stoll. I think that's what her name was. She's in Desperate Living. She's from this famous clip where the woman is like, "I hate the Supreme Court," which I didn't even know was from that movie. It's from Desperate Living. I didn't know it was from that movie. Um, but this movie, Pink Flamingos, is very, very controversial. I had heard about this movie for years. Funny enough, John Waters is actually in a Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, and he says something judgmental about movies, and Alvin says something like, "You can't judge anyone. I've seen Pink Flamingos," which is crazy. You're telling me that Alvin from Alvin and the fucking Chipmunks has seen Pink Flamingos? That's crazy. But this movie came out in the 70s, and it's just like it was they have a lot of movies that came out during this time that just didn't um have regulation and shit like that, just weird things with, you know just a lot of just odd things happen in this movie that just, I don't know how to feel about it, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm sorry. Like, um this and you if you ever watch this movie, or you just watch this video or other videos about it, because there are fucking hundreds of other videos about it, you're probably like, how is this movie even made? How did these people even participate in it? Drugs. Lots of fucking drugs, honey. But we opened the film at a trailer. It's a pink and gray trailer, and there are pink flamingos in the front yard, like lawn flamingos, like lawn gnomes, but flamingos, also chickens too. Then we meet Edie. She's Divine's character. He's also called Babs in this. It's like an alias she's under because she's a criminal. But it's her mom, and she's like just sitting in this like undergarments in just a playpen, and she's talking about eggs and stuff. She's obsessed with eggs. Um and she Sorry, I have notes here that I wrote down because I actually watched this twice. So like make sure I get the main stuff and also at least get it in order. Um but we have Babs Johnson, played by a drag queen Divine, who, funny enough, was the inspiration for Ursula from Ariel, which I find very interesting to have her be so famous for being in a movie like this and then being the inspiration for a character in a kids film. But then we meet Cotton, who's Bab's friend. Then we have Crackers, who is her son. Um, this was filmed in Baltimore. She lives in Babs and them live in Phoenix, Maryland, which I didn't even know that there was a Phoenix, Maryland. Every time I hear Phoenix, I think of Arizona, but there's a Phoenix, Maryland. It turns out. Um, then we meet people that are like in competition with Babs or Divine. because Divine has been titled as the filthiest person alive, and they're like jealous of it. They're like, how dare she get it? How dare she be the filthiest person alive? I will say the outfit that Connie wears is when you first see her, because she's talking to like someone she's trying to get to become a spy to spy on Divine, is cunty and very fierce. I'll admit to that, and I love her glasses and her hair color a lot. But Connie and Raymond Marble are human traffickers. They basically kidnap women and have them forcibly inseminated by their friend Channing, and give the babies away, sell the babies to lesbian couples, which I say is pretty fucking insane, to say the least. Um, and basically, Babs is about to go. Babs or Divine. I'm just probably gonna switch in and out. Babs goes out is going out to do errands. And Cotton is talking to Babs about Cracker's date, and says that she can't wait for it because it's gonna be a good show. Which I mean, that's not my definition of a good show. When I get to what happens, um, but then Babs goes out. She goes to the store. She puts some steak in between her legs and steals it. Then when she's walking home, she takes a shit in somebody's lawn. um, which I mean, why not? And then she, yeah, she does that, and then we get um, what else happens? Sorry, sorry. Wait a second. Then what happens? Then while Connie is talking with clients, because she like is because Channing goes down to the dungeon where they keep the women and gets the baby, and one of them is like constantly yelling at him. I mean, as she should. She was literally fucking kidnapped and forcefully inseminated. But Channing takes the baby, and he's like, "I told you don't speak to me when I come down here," and goes up and gives the baby to the lesbian couple. And then as this is going on, and when Connie's looking at the magazine and seeing that Divine was titled the 50th person alive, she's like saying, "I need Raymond. Where's Raymond?" And he's out here flashing his willy to random women and stealing their purses. Um, so Cracker's date is Cookie, and she's a spy for the Marbles. So then she goes to see him. They go into this like little den that Crackers has. This is just so awful. I can't. I like. It's so crazy. He's like having sex with her, but like there's a chicken in between them, and she clearly is like really freaked out. It's really hard to watch. Like genuinely, I skipped through it. I skipped through it. It's genuinely really hard to watch. And Cotton is outside, like all into it, or it's really gross. And then the chicken dies. Like the chicken actually was killed, like in real life, and they ate it after. I don't even Let's just move on. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in. Um, then the Eggman shows up because in the beginning, Edie was afraid he wasn't going to show up, but he shows up, and then the Marbles kidnap another woman. Um, uh, Channing inseminates her. Another hard to watch scene. Um, then Connie and Raymond have sex. They basically are like sucking each other's toes in the 69 position. It's really weird, but it's definitely the most tolerable thing in this movie. One of the most. Um, Compared to everything else, it's really not even that bad. Um, the Marvels send they send Divine a box of shit and think it's like the greatest thing ever and think they're so cool for it. Um, but then they lock Channing in the closet because he because they caught him dressed in Connie's clothes and like had his hair red and like quoting her or whatever, and they were like, "You're disgusting," and so they locked him up in the closet. So then, Divine has a birthday party. They were talking about this at the beginning of the movie because Cotton, I think, before Divine goes to the store, she's like, "Don't forget the stuff for the party." Goes to the party. They have the party. She gets a bunch of crazy gifts, like something like a parchment paper full of puke, um, a cleaver, and then a pig head. And then they have a show. They have first, it's like kind of normal. It's like anything you'd see in like Vegas, and like a burlesque show. It's just a woman with like nipple pasties and stuff. It's whatever. But then you see a man, his butthole. Yeah, and they show it. They show it for a good minute or two, and I'm like, it's again, it's compared to the other stuff in this movie. It's pretty tame. It's pretty tame, you know. But during the burlesque show and the butthole pulsating, the marbles are staring them down and spying on them and call the police on them and saying there's like public indecency or whatever the fuck. Which yeah, technically it is, of course. But it's not like they give a fuck about that. But they're just jealous, obviously. But then the police comes and they cannibalize the police. Also, I forgot to mention that someone is there at the party with a swastika badge on their outfit. So that's nice. But luckily he has a gun so he can shoot the police, I guess. No, that's really gross. But I wasn't surprised. I was like, I was honestly expecting it. I mean, they are disgusting. They are filthy. So, but yeah, they cannibalize the fucking police. They attack them and you see them eating like off of bones and stuff. Again, that's not even that crazy. There's worse stuff in this. Like, you know what I mean? So then we go to when they're like leaving, the marbles are leaving. Raymond lets Connie wait in the car as he goes to flash another woman. And first of all, she's like kind of not unfazed by it. She first like takes out her boob and like squishes it, and he keeps trying to get her riled up, and she shows her willy to him, and he's like disgusted and weirded out. It's like that's what gets you, bro. Oh, cause she's a woman with a willy. That's what fucking gets you. It's like you're literally over here doing public indecency. You're around here showing your willy to other people, but that's what got you. Like he ran away. I don't know if it was out of disgust or if it was out of him being mad that he got out freaked or something. I don't know. Um. So then Divine and Crackers go to the Morables to like try to get back at them by licking all over their house, which is really disgusting. I couldn't even watch that, and that's like not even that bad, but like I just couldn't watch it. Like it was really gross to, I couldn't watch it. But then they start to go at each other like, and then okay, and then Divine goes. She gives him a good old BJ. I'm not even surprised. I wasn't. I knew it was gonna. I wasn't surprised. I was like, I knew it was gonna happen, man. Like, and it's just so, bro. But it's so funny though. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's so funny though when he's like, "Oh, get my balls, mama. Get my balls." I'm sorry. That was funny. I'm sorry. I was watching Mr. Gigi's video about it, and he was laughing at the same thing, and I was like, damn it, that is kind of funny." But yeah, it's so gross. But then they find Channing in the closet and they go down to the basement. They free the women. They let them do whatever they want to him. They chop off his dick and then he dies. The marbles, as they're doing that, the marbles burn down their house. They go, then they kidnap the marbles. The news people come and they like record, they like broadcast it or whatever. And it's where like the iconic line that Divine says, like, where they're like, "What are your politics?" And she's just like,
Some of your political beliefs. Kill everyone now. Condone first degree murder. Advocate cannibalism. Eat shit.
And then they killed them on live TV. They killed them. They decide to that they're moving to Boise, Idaho, and then whilst they're walking, they're about to leave. This is something else that this movie is also known for. And this is the worst. This is the worst thing out of this movie. You see a dog take a shit. Like I just You see a dog take a shit. And I didn't even actually watch this. I skipped it because I knew it was gonna happen. I couldn't do it. And Divine eats it. And she actually ate it in real life. I just don't like that's so fucking disgusting, bro. That's foul. I don't even like you couldn't pay me enough money to do anything like that. Especially on camera. Like nah, that's so foul. Oh my god, like I just can't do it. Like this movie is so disgusting, man. I know it's a classic among the queers, you know. I know it is a classic among us queer folk, but I can't do it, man. Like it's just like I don't know how to feel, man. Some of the outfits are fabulous, like I said. I remember Chapel Roan did an inspiration outfit from the cover. You know the outfit that she wears in the cover photo. Um, Chapel Roan did a costume like outfit. Sorry, this Chaperone did an outfit inspired by it, and it was really nice. It looked really good, and and she looks cute with it or whatever. But damn, it's just like this is crazy. Rest in peace, Divine though. Well, legend. I think pretty sure she died in 1988. I think rest in peace to the legend, Divine. Um, I don't know how to feel about this movie. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't. There are some genuinely funny parts, but like I don't know how to feel, man. I want those glasses that Connie had though. I want her hair color too. I love ginger red hair a lot because it looks really good on my skin tone. But I don't know how to feel about this movie. I don't. There's just so much shit. Like so much. It's only an hour and 30 minutes, but there's just so much stuff that happens. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, what the fuck is going on? It's crazy that John Waters also made the original Hairspray, and Divine was played the mom. And he also made Bit Crybaby with Johnny Depp. I've never seen that, but I know it's like a loved movie. Um, I can't believe that he was in Alvin and the Chipmunks, and they reference Pink Flamingos in Alvin and the motherfucking Chipmunks. That's crazy, bro. Like that's a kids movie, and I understand they have adult references in kids films, but that's too far. Like that's too much. I just, anyways, you guys have a great day or night or whatever fucking time it is. Damn, this is so good. Um, be good people. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. I don't fucking know. Bye.